Quiet down, Hill. Shut up, Hill. The Hills had better shut up.
$95.
Looking for my normal wife at Loud Mountain. Beartrix, thank you for 95 months. Very much appreciated. She has a long wife span. We have to turn her diagonal to get her through doors. Marriage is how old your horse is. Special guest Mario. Azrael, thank you for 15 months. I'm worried for Nintendo right now. I think they're going to Wii U it again.
What? No! Stop sucking me!
Well, Masi, thank you for the biddies. It's very unhype. I'm ready for my beating. Cry Wild, thank you for 103 months. I think whelmed is a good description. It was lukewarm. I think that the move would have been to just not release anything until you have some bigger stuff to show. Because this didn't really show anything that wasn't already essentially out there. Other than, like, the colors. To get ahead of the leaks. Buddy.
I can grant you 3 wishes if you feed me a baked apple.
That's like trying to get ahead of the winners of the race after it's over. They didn't get ahead of the leaks. We knew what the Switch 2 looked like on all sides. From every angle. Hey, Lindley, thank you for the biddies. Wamasi, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. No, they definitely did not get ahead of the leaks.
saliva or cum.
Or you mean like get a hold of the leaks? I don't know. I think it would have been fine for them to just not put anything out. Because at this point, what people were primed for was like an actual announcement. Basically, they were like, they came out and just repeated the information that already existed out there, which is like, okay, cool, thanks Nintendo, we knew all of this. Like, it was either stuff that was known or stuff you could guess. Like, for me, I just don't give a fuck about that trailer. I want to know, what does it got? What does it do? Have they finally achieved a full 1080p console? It was nice to have it confirmed that it would be backwards compatible, but I was like 99.9% sure that it was already going to be. It did. They showed off a new Mario Kart in the boringest way possible. I was like getting in there with a manufacturing glass? A magnifying glass, trying to find out what was going on with that Mario Kart.
Who remembered to switch the laundry?
You.
I did. Are you proud of me?
Yes.
I'm proud of me. Also, at some point in the near future, we should do more of the escape room rooms.
Yeah, we should. Like, I don't know, that Mario Kart, the bit that they showed was like some carts going around a turn, and it was super brief, and it didn't like, I'll tell you, it didn't blow my mind. I just want to see the thing. Yeah, I'd like to know, like, how much more powerful is it than the Switch? Do Switch 1 games get any benefits of any kind? Or are they going to be clamped to, you know, essentially kind of like an emulated Switch 1? Yeah, can the engine, can the Breath of the Wild engine look good? Suck me and suck me right. Omni, thank you for the biddies. I would have, personally, I would have liked it if they would have gone for a more creative name. But they burned themselves with the Wii U, and that's still a pretty fresh burn.
Pummel my dick and balls until flattened.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that it was the name necessarily, but not like entirely. It definitely contributed. Omni, thank you for the biddies. But I don't know. It's weird. It seems like it seems like a lot of factors conspired to basically deliver the Wii U directly into the grave. Yeah, I do kind of crave Nintendo to bring the Super back into the equation. But it does seem like they don't want to go backwards ever. They're not... I personally don't think Nintendo is very good at acknowledging their history. They are and they aren't. Sometimes it feels like they care about it, and other times it feels like they don't. But yeah, I mean, let's be real. They have had naming problems. We've already talked about this before. Like, thank fuck they didn't call it, as some have already pointed out, Switch U. I don't know, they wouldn't do that. Anyway, but it wasn't that long ago that they did the fucking new 3DS. So, let's not forget that fuck up. Yeah, they are shitheads with crediting people. Like, I don't understand what it is, what this problem is they have with their history. I feel like Nintendo has an illustrious history, not in terms of like that they're perfectly behaved throughout the years, but that as far as a gaming company goes, they have such a long and history that's really just got a lot of high heights. You know what I'm saying? And also, it sometimes feels like they've forgotten about the people that grew the fuck up with them. Some of the first things I experienced on this planet was the original Nintendo and the goddamn Game Boy. The Ultra Nintendo. Ultra 64 was a cool name. Nintendo 64 is also a fine name. N64. Yeah, I mean, we are just being nostalgic, but I do feel like their earlier naming conventions were fun, you know. I like Super Nintendo, obviously, that's one of my favorites. Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Not to mention there's a shit ton of Game Boy variations, like Game Boy Light, Game Boy Pocket. The era of them doing weird names kind of started with the GameCube and the DS. It's been chaos ever since. Until the Switch. GameCube, DS, DSi, DS Lite, 3DS, 3DS XL, new 3DS, Wii. I will say, I remember when the Wii was coming out, and there was a general vibe of like, Nintendo has fucked up. You can't call it a Wii. What are you doing? You can't call it that. That's piss, man, or a dick. But, nope. Went on to be one of the most fucking successful consoles ever.
That's what calm means.
Yeah. Seth, thank you for the biddies. So that's, you know, they managed to make that work, but then they did the Wii U. So, ups and downs. I actually feel like GameCube is a fun one. It sounds generic, but because you know it's a Nintendo thing, it somehow makes it work. But then the GameCube was a fucking flop. I love the whole aesthetic of the GameCube, and I also... The GameCube had games that were just like... I don't know. It felt like a generational leap, even though it was... I think it was the weakest of the three at the time, right? I think the Xbox was... I think it's arguable, right? I think the Xbox was on paper the most powerful, but then the PlayStation 2 had, you know, weird Sony architecture. Oh, the PS2 was the weakest. It isn't a cube, no. Unless you have the Game Boy Player add-on. Technically, that does make it a cube. It increases the height enough that it becomes a cube then. I also miss attachments like that. I miss peripherals that were fucking weird. I mean, Nintendo made consoles that you could connect other consoles to, and you make some kind of weird console Frankenstein. The Nintendo DD disk drive. Well, the Nintendo 64 DD, yeah. I so wish that would have survived. God, it's so cool. That's one of those things I'll never get my hands on one, but I wish that I could. I also wish I could read Japanese. The 64 DD, god damn it, man. I still remember reading about that in some gaming mag. And I was so fucking hyped. I was so fucking hyped. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, fucking the mock-ups that people make for consoles, made-up consoles, or like predictions or stuff like that, more often than not, just make me feel like I whenever I see them, I always have this realization of like, oh wow, we're not like, our brains are not the same. We're like we're not from the same planet. It feels like, because there's some, fuck man, what were the ones? I think it was like the people's mock-ups of what the Xbox 360 could be like or something, and every single one of them were just horrific. Thank goodness none of the people that did any of those were anywhere near the actual, design team for any of these things. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, the original Sixth Sense for the PS3, it was a banana. It was a fucking banana with analog sticks on it. Does anybody remember the first like PC console? I can't fucking remember. I have like the most distant memory of an attempted PC console, but I don't remember even the era. It would have to have been early 2000s. Not the Xbox. No, I think it might have been even before Xbox, to be honest. It was meant to play PC games, I think. It drifted into my mind while we were talking about this here. I just can't remember what it was called. I kind of vaguely remember, I think it was purple themed. Okay, well, I can't rely on you guys. List of commercial failures in video games. Oh yeah, there's the Pippin, but that actually came out. That would be a cool thing to get my hands on. Rip Dreamcast. Sad to see you in here, buddy. Nintendo 64 DD. I don't think it's going to appear in here because these are all things that actually made it to market. Fuck. I'll never find this thing. I don't think I'll ever find it. It's something that would have popped up at, like, E3 or something like that. I love the Dreamcast. I love it very much. I'm so glad that it exists. Oh, by the way, I mentioned this previously, but my kick-started monitor was shipped. And now the tracking is doing that thing to me where it has decided to stop tracking, and I am upset. It was supposed to be here Tuesday. Now Wednesday and Thursday have passed. It has not arrived. And if that thing is fucking lost in the mail, I might lose my mind. I might go fucking crazy. Yeah, right? It happens so fucking often, too. Just someone in the chain forgets to scan something, I guess. No. Quite the opposite, Dim. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. It is a... it's kind of like a pretend CRT. It's a monitor that is designed to take in basically like every old PC input. It's designed by a guy that used to make like Amiga games and software and shit like that. And I can show you what it looks like. Here. No, an actual Kickstarter project. I like how right out of the gate, the very first image is confusing, and the description of it is also confusing. Like they show two monitors, one looks bigger than the other, and then the description says the 19 inches on the left, so that's the small one, and the 17 inches on the right, so that's the big one. But then it says physical size identical, exclamation point, exclamation point. Why didn't you just do that then? Why did you show this image if it's so confusing? But yeah, I kickstarted this, not by myself. Many people did. And it's supposed to be here right now. It was lost in the mail. And it's a really niche sort of thing. But I like it, and I'm looking forward to it being here. Oh yeah, of course I checked the mail. I keep sticking my head outside to see if it's been left. I went down to the post office twice just to see. Because sometimes the tracking stops tracking and stuff arrives, but that's not been the case so far. It's actually had a decent turnaround time for a Kickstarter project. Kickstarter projects always go over because people are bad at scoping projects. But it wasn't that long. Let's see, it completed... oh God, where do you even see that? Why don't they show that? Why don't they show when the Kickstarter ended? The other thing is that this guy updates it like insane. So like normally you'd be able to scroll back a few posts and see where they're celebrating the completion of, like, that their project got backed shortly before they abandoned it. But in the case of this guy, he fucking updates like every day, so I'll never find that post. But I think it's only been like 2, maybe 3 years. And to be fair, this was a fucking project. This was a rough project. And he pulled it off. So I'm honestly impressed. The manufacturing of the monitors and everything was done in China. There was this huge problem with like getting the payments. Like the way it worked was you essentially you kickstarted it with a down payment on a monitor, and then you had to pay the rest later. And then when it came time for people to pay, a lot of people did not. And for various reasons, like partly there was like when he took payments, the credit card provider suddenly saw a shit ton of money and they were like, you know what? No, actually, and then just cut them off. So then he had to get an entirely different payment system together. And it was tough to get another, like a different credit card base, or get a different payment provider that would take credit cards and blah, blah, blah. So that made things extra difficult because he has to pay for these batches all in one go. So they were doing 1,000 monitors, and then they were going to do another 1,000 monitors. And you can't do them, they're not like a la carte, right? You have to do a batch. They get assembled in China, manufactured, and then shipped to the UK. So pretty insane difficulties, and managed to actually do it. Night, Em. So anyway, the point is I'm happy I backed it, and I'm looking forward to my monitor, and I wish that I was getting tracking updates on what the fuck is going on. Long story short, yeah, Nostalgia Nerd has done like 2 videos on it, I think. Okay, we got one hand. We got the hour hand. To the west. Dead on 30 minutes. Sorry. Lately, it's like all too easy to just get me fucking yakking about some shit. And then that's what I'll be doing instead of playing the game.
I just want the chance to show the national news my butthole.
Yes. Okay, right. We have to assemble a bird. And then we're also going to get a bird after we go into this bathroom over here. Ends. Thank you for 132 months. Good to see you. Hey, you're here in time for toilet. Yeah, get in there. Nice. Yes. Thank you for the biddies. Did I get the bird? I did get the bird. Right. So now we have to assemble the rest of our other bird. What the hell? James stopped again. He keeps stopping to do little, like, reactions and poses and stuff. I don't know why. Love the soundtrack here. It's so good. So subtle. What, the toilet? It is awful. I hate lining up 3D interaction points. It's so awful. Okay, yeah, that's the room we came out of. Oh, yeah, the whisper. Yeah, it is really unsettling, isn't it? I seen you. I seen you. James, how do you miss that? How do you miss that? Oh, hi. I can't believe this one waited patiently for us to turn around and kill it. Oh, that's good. I don't remember this section being this short, but here we are. That's all there is. No, this whole run that I'm doing now is to get a 5 stack of endings. There are 8 endings total. Obviously, I got in water. And there's 2 endings that I am not going to be able to get because they are invalidated by the ones that we are working on. None of them are tied to map usage, no. Oh, right. This part is not that short because we have to jump down the hole. Man, even though I've seen it all, and I have a handle on how each of the sections works, like what the puzzles are and where to go and all that, it's all so well done. And well done in this case means that it's, like, off-putting and horrible, that I still don't really... I don't want to do it. I don't want to go to the places I know I need to go. You know what I'm saying? I say that because I just... The hospital hell crossed my mind, and I'm like, oh no. And then after that, I remembered the fucking labyrinth. It's all great. It's just... It's not really designed to be fun. It's designed to be as awful as possible. What's in here? Ah. Labyrinth is very long, yeah. It kind of feels unending, for sure. Okay. Yes, it's almost like it's a horror game. Look, it's... You would just think, or at least I would think, I guess, that, like, after you've been through it and you've seen it, you should be over it, kind of, right? But... not the case. At least for me. That's what I'm saying. Come on, James. We don't have time for this. I am not doing this. He just does this. This is James's new thing. Really excited about having a chainsaw. What? Oh, did you go through this door? You little freak. Again, I ask you, how does that miss? Okay. Wait, where did I come from? Oh, Right. Can we get to 102? I feel like we went through that last time we were here. I don't think we can get to 102. Okay, and then this puts us... Oh yeah. Clock. Right. Right around the corner. The door is open. It's waiting for us. I've got the minutes hand. No? Yes, no? The minute hand. What's your story? But here comes Mildred with unknown intent. Scott lies face down, blind to her descent. Okay, so now I think I'm supposed to go down to the second store, but I don't quite remember. Oh, did I just blast past the... I did. No. Oh, the moth door. The moth door, which is somewhere, but not here. Oh. Oh, glad I came back this way. I think I know what it is, and I think it's actually quite obvious. It's that everything is designed like everything is so tense all the time. It feels like anything could pop out at any time and surprise me. So I'm constantly, even when I've already played the game through and all that stuff, I'm just at all times on edge. I don't remember the counts of things, unfortunately. Here we have 2 moons, 1 eye, 1 skull. 3 eyes total. 5 eyes total. 6 moons. 5 eyes, 6 moons, 1 skull. 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 Eight moons. 5 eyes, 8 moons, 2 skulls. Grim, thank you for the raid. The second hand. Oh my gosh, he was here. Triangle guy. I forgot that they were there. I don't know. I don't think it's a metaphor. Oh yeah, also did this other room open up again? It did. Oh. Oh. You know what? I don't think I noticed that this room changed eventually. Because when it first opens up, it's just a benign bedroom with nothing in it, and I was like, what was the point of this? But it was changing. It was changing. And I was too wrapped up in what I was doing to notice. For old time's sake. Ooh. Etrian Odyssey. You know, I became very briefly kind of obsessed with that game on 3DS. It was a on a whim pickup. And it was surprisingly, like, I really liked the aesthetic and the music, and the gameplay was really sort of, it was not deep thought. But not, like, I'm not trying to insult it. Wow. Oh, that's bad. Damn, if he gets a hold of you, he fucks you up. I didn't have a chance to heal. I guess I should have just gone for it. I should have just went for the heal. I was trying to see, though, like, if I go for attacks... Can I speed this up at all? Whoops. Ow. We're fine. However... Oh! If you get close to him, he'll still hit you. Whoops. rooms around here? I think there was one or two. Maybe not. Also, when did you get here? Prepare your eyeballs. Going through it again, I have to reiterate again that Libertine did a fucking bang up job on this shit. The fact of the matter is, it just feels like Silent Hill 2. It just does. It doesn't feel like a weird imposter. Which I think is usually the problem. When you miss the mark with something like a remake. It just feels wrong. It feels like some kind of bizarre parody of the thing.
This is it. Mary.
I don't remember
Really be here.
if there are other items, but I don't think so. There's stuff to look at like that. But I don't think there are other items. Or maybe over here, actually. There might be. Up this way. We don't have anything until after we meet Maria. After we meet Maria, then we start having a couple of things to do. Oh, oh. Wait. Okay, yeah. All right. So that was one of the things that we needed to do. Took me a second. I was like, what was that sound? And then I was like, oh, fuck. Fuck. I'm supposed to be paying attention to that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just making sure. Yeah. We did the rooftop, and then we have the park. You should hear the UFO sound as you approach the telescope's position near the water's edge. As before, look for a UFO drawing, which is on the back of the sign on the far left of the pier area from where you first enter. While you're standing near it, go to your inventory and investigate the blue gem again. You'll find the third location when you get off the rowboat at Lakeview Hotel. Okay, so we're done with UFO until Lakeview. So we can forget about that one. And I don't see the symbol. It's on the back of the sign. to your left. I would have thought it would have been that sign. Which is on the back of a sign on the far left of the pier area from where you first entered. What the hell? But I didn't need that. I mean, I pulled out the gem and it did the thing. We heard the sound as soon as we walked in here. Far left, huh? Ah, is it on the back of this sign? It is. There it is. Just to be sure. Okay, it's not doing it again, but I think we're good. I think it's basically this entire area counts. So next we're going to be doing... I think we're going to march our way right on over to Pete's Bolorama. Let me just double check. So UFO, we're good until the hotel. After visiting Road Dog, we need to do as well. So after visiting Rosewater Park and meeting Maria, you'll again get access to the streets of Silent Hill, albeit in a new area. Keep your eyes out in the neighborhood here for a gate marked with a bone. Look behind the gate for a small yard where you'll find a doghouse. You'll get the second item, another broken key piece inside it. Combine the two items to make a complete key. Save it until you reach Lakeview Hotel. So, yeah, we'll be done with that one after that. Until the hotel. UFO's done until the hotel. Well, UFO's done until, I think, just after the rowboat, right? You'll find the third location where you get off the rowboat at Lakeview Hotel. Right after rowing across the lake. So immediately we'll have the UFO thing. Bliss... we're doing essentially now. Okay, we have to go all the way down to the street. And we'll be doing... Okay, so there's a piece of this that is in the hospital. And then the stillness ending is literally just the key that we have. And we just use that in the hospital. So we have like nothing to do for that one the entire game. And then there's the ritual ending. Where are we with the ritual? Okay, tombstone. You can find the white chrism after you find Maria in Rosewater Park. After you go through Jack's Inn, look for Baldwin Mansion on the street just beyond. Go through the gate and grab the bottle off the table next to the front door. Baldwin Mansion, Jack's Inn. So, yeah, stuff to do. No, they all 5 of these don't end until Lakeview Hotel.
Through here.
Basically.
This place we're going to, what is it exactly?
It used to be kind of a special place for young couples in these parts. I think it's easier if I just show you.
Well, lady, I am looking for items. And you're just gonna have to learn to deal with that. Yeah, they really stack all the endings up at the end of the game together in a big pile. There aren't any early endings. Well, not very early. Technically, some of them are a little early. Okay. All right, this is
We can go
Jack's
through the
Inn.
motel.
I didn't realize the motel was called Jack's Inn. Still want to make sure I'm stocked up with items, so I'm just gonna do the whole looking around thing. Maybe none of these cars had anything. I don't remember. I remember breaking a lot of windows here. And Maria having lots to say about that. Aha!
Oh, hey. Why'd you do that?
I did break all the windows. Every single window. Alright. Our mission begins. Bunch of stuff to do now.
Hey, wrong way. We already passed the motel.
Man, shut up. You're on the James train. We got shit to do.
James, your wife, what was she like? Or is... Sorry, I'm not.
That's fine.
Ooh, we're getting
Why
special
you ask?
content that I didn't get,
Just
I think.
curious.
I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Oh, come on. You said we look alike? Please give me something.
Well, she liked to play the piano. I'm not sure if you're really that much alike.
Oh? I don't strike you as the pianist type?
Let's just leave it.
Sure, James.
It's kind of wild that you're hanging out with the end boss of the game for so much of the game. James will not suffer such a bug to live. You don't strike me as the penis type. Huh. You know, I never went down this way. Oh, bug. I was like, what is on the thing? It's a bug. Boat launch. Noticing she has less to say about the window breaking this time.
Hey, I'm all for taking the scenic route, but we're not getting any closer to where we want to be. Just so you know. This road actually leads out of town.
I know, I felt that maybe she could be around here soon.
Did you now? Oh, God. Did the monsters get him?
Maybe. Doesn't make much difference now.
Yeah.
I can leave by not leaving. I can only leave by not leaving. Deal is done. He said he left it for me, where they once were. 1887. I just love to chainsaw. Love to chainsaw. Okay, so that was an important piece that we needed for the... I think the still... No, not stillness. Bliss ending. The bliss ending. Okay. Okay, we got the note. The note in hand. Return to the bowling alley. Are they all James? They might be. You make a great point. I never looked at them too closely, so I don't really know.
You can wait outside if you want. I'll just look around the place.
Why would I want to wait outside?
I thought you might not want to.
James, if you don't want me around anymore, you can just say it.
No, it's not that. Just a stray thought.
I don't remember ever coming in this room. Might have done. I think maybe I did.
This town's full of monsters. Who could just sit here and eat pizza?
No thoughts, head empty. You can find a cloth crammed in the ball. Return. Lane 3. This cloth was previously hanging down from the shoe shelf behind the counter. With it out of the way, you can now access a safe on the shelf. Oh, so that's why. Rusted key. And another note. I did not acquire it, nor will I be able to do so. However, I can direct you to where it is. You will find it in a place of care, an island of respite in a sea of suffering. I warned you before, this is a commitment. I hope you can see this now. That sounds like Lakeview Resort. Oh, no. Never mind. A place of care is Brookhaven Hospital. So that's our next stop. At least for that quest. But we have other things to do.
What is it?
Nothing. Just deja vu.
That's cool. I like that. That's a nice little touch.
Locked.
Told you it was. I think they're gone. Now.
God damn it. He did this, like, taunt move. What? That went through the legs. That's interesting because when I did this by myself, that didn't happen. Although I did come here at a much later time. No, I don't think there's a hitless ending.
I think you just saved my life back there.
I did.
Yeah. So am I.
Damn it, they just keep bonding. Bug? Thought I heard a bug. There it is. Huh? I don't remember this. Garage in constant use. Do not park. This garage is banging. Oh, hi!
You ever stayed in a place like this? Oh, they're so thin, you can hear everything. cozy.
Oh,
This room.
that wasn't open before.
There's something wrong with it. I think we should leave.
Huh.
Oh, loosen up, James. It sure beats running around with those monsters out there.
I'm not so sure.
So he like detected it.
You around, huh? Can you let me in?
No, Maria, it's funnier if I don't.
I prefer the door next time, thank you. I'm not really dressed for burglary.
1, 1 less, 3, 1 more, 8, 3 less, 0, no more. 1 more. Yep, she ended up using the window.
Hey, you think I'd look good in this one?
It feels a little bit rough to ignore her. But it is fun. Okay. So that shit said 1 less. So 0? 3, 1 more? 4? 0, 4, 5, 1? 0, 4, 5, 1 maybe? Oh yeah, 0451. God damn it, why didn't I remember that? Of all the things.
Okay, I'm fine.
I thought it was just giving her little taps on the head. Leg. Leg. Leg again. Have you had enough leg?
James? Is everything alright? Thank you, James. Hey, you okay? It's like you froze for a second. So that's what it was for.
Maria is broken right now.
Yay.
Where to now?
Just down this way.
Okay. Baldwin Mansion's right here. Ah, yes, we encountered this before, but we could only look at it.
That liquid.
Not
What is
take
that?
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. So we got the key, we got the white liquid. What's next for ritual? Okay, here's that. Go through the gate, grab the bottle off the table next to the front door. The mansion is on Munson Street, blah, 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 yeah. The Obsidian Goblet is located in the Silent Hills Historical Society. Okay, so that's just before the labyrinth. So we don't need to worry about that for a while. So that puts ritual on pause. So next up is dog. UFOs on pause. Bliss is on pause until the hospital. It's a lot to keep track of. So we're looking for a gate to a backyard that has a little dog bone on it. Like it's down here.
So, James. 3 years. That's a long time. What will you tell her when you find her?
That I love her.
Oh, then. Lucky her.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Like I said, 3 years is a long time.
Broken key part. Ta-da! The dog key. And I think... Let me just see here. Combine the two items to make a complete key. Save it until you reach the Lakeview Hotel at the end of the game. And after watching James's videotape, use it to open the nearby observation room. So we're done with dog. So UFO, done for now. Dog, done for now. Bliss is on hold until hospital. Stillness is done for now, and Ritual is on hold until the Historical Society. So we are trucking. I've got a lot to smash through before that, though.
Strange.
Sadly, no. Hospital is not short. Okay, why do I have this stupid pipe out? Hello? Nobody wants the pipe.
Maria? Hello?
Let me know when you want to move on.
Let's go.
All right then. Come on.
We shouldn't have stayed here this long.
Hey, it's okay. We're almost there anyway.
Good. No more delays. I need to find Mary.
Well then, let's hope you will.
All right. Where's that put us? Huh?
Okay, it's not far now. Again. There's more of them.
No item here, huh? Oh, yes, item here.
Look, we're on the other side of that chasm. Some detour. But hey, at least we're here.
Here meaning where? That's it? A garden?
There's a bit more to it than that.
If you say so. I don't think I've been here before.
Come on, she's just around the corner.
She?
I think it came from inside the theater.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the dang theater. Forgot about the dang theater. It shouldn't be too long.
You okay?
Yeah.
This is boring. You didn't seem bored a minute ago. Screamed your head out, didn't you?
Well, James is pretty boring as it stands, and then I'm playing him as a even more boring dickhead.
Jumped right at me from under the seat. Screamed too hard. Got the spot.
Sorry, I've gone totally, totally? I was gonna say totally quiet. I've gone totally quiet. But given that I have lost the ability to speak, perhaps that was for the best. Totally non-verbal. I'm just like focused on marching my way through. Fucking up items and marching my way through. Thinking about how much work it is to get these 5 endings.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
It's only dangerous for you, James.
Maria? Did you see a little girl?
Yeah, I tried to stop her, but she went that way. We can still catch her.
I do not recall how we know that her name is Laura. Axel, thank you for the bits.
James, look. Where did she go?
I don't know. Let's look around. Looks like there is a key in there. No combination, though.
We should look around. Might be written down somewhere.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's 7. That's 2. That's 4. It's a cut. It's the order that I have not done correctly here. Okay. 274, 247. Not those. 4, 7, 2. 427. No. 7, 2, 4. There it is. Nurses.
What is it?
Doctor's
Basement.
trees.
Ah, just when I thought things couldn't get any creepier.
Oh. Beginning of hospital, and hospital is a monster. I don't know if there's any other particular shortcuts that we can get.
This place feels so empty. More than the other places we've been. There.
Laura, wait!
So...
It's okay! We don't want to hurt you! Why would she run from us?
Oh shit, does Maria ever interact with Laura? Probably not. Laura probably can't see her. Maybe. Okay. Yes. Exploring Brookhaven will eventually take you outside into the hospital's exterior garden. There's a gazebo there. You can only enter by crawling through a hole in the back, and it's surrounded by enemies. An island in a sea of suffering, kind of. Inside the gazebo is a small wooden box that wasn't here in a normal run of the game. It's locked, but the key you get from Pete's Bolorama will open it, revealing a bottle of a substance called White Cloudia. This is a drug that has come up in multiple Silent Hill games, and it's a hallucinogenic. So you take the White Cloudia with you until you reach the hotel, make your way to room 312, where you can play James's videotape. Go into your inventory, drink the White Cloudia before you play the videotape, and have fun. So yeah, once I get to the gazebo,
I don't think she likes me very much.
But why?
Then we're done here.
I don't know.
Well, knowing that Laura isn't experiencing anything that James is experiencing, he is probably coming off really unhinged, right? He keeps trying to tell her, stop running away, it's dangerous. Well, why is it so dangerous, James? The only thing around other than me is you.
Hey, this one's open. Nope. Doesn't work.
Generator.
You think you could get it working? Might get the elevator running again. James?
No!
Hello. Oh, I can't hear you. He's literally running a chainsaw.
I said, do you want to eat mozzarella sticks and apple pie and watch Bake Off in bed?
Sure. I sure do. That sounds amazing.
Hi, baby.
It's like she's doing the same thing you are, like she's copying you. I will make my way to a save point.
We got pizza sauce for dipping.
Pizza sauce. Pizza sauce is pretty good for dipping. The only other allowed, other than
Marinara.
marinara.
It depends on the marinara.
Marinara.
Yeah.
Marinara.
Most sauces, like the sauce that you get with Arby's, is like weird and inappropriate. I don't like it.
You can't have mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Also, you don't have to stop right now. It's still gonna take like 20 minutes to make mozzarella sticks.
That's okay. My tummy hurt.
Oh. think Miles Morales is helpful.
Yes, I do. Y'all, I'm gonna clear on out of here. But we've made good progress on our 5 stack. And there's quite a lot of the game left. This is a little bit rougher than I think I thought it would be. I think I thought. I mean, it felt like a slog going through it, but I don't know. It might be feeling even sloggier because it's like back-to-back run-throughs, but it's all right. I like that we're getting little checkpoints on our ending missions as we go. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a beautiful night. Thank you, as always, for hanging out. I appreciate you. And I will see you next stream. Bye, 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 bye.